Hey guys, hello YouTubers, this is Steve on Steve's Fishing Channel. Okay, quick video on things I'm hoping to do in the near future. Right, okay, so I've just ordered some new fishing gear, right, tackle really, some braided, some braided fishing line, hooks, floats. I've got a load of floats, but where they are, I don't know. I did stop fishing for just over a year. I just couldn't be asked with it for some reason, because I do have stuff. I do a paranormal channel. The flat is kind of active at some stages, time to time. So, I'm a ghost hunter, paranormal investigator, as well as a DayZ gamer. I play DayZ gaming on the computer, and I've got a DayZ channel and my paranormal channel, and also this one, my fishing channel. I just uploaded the video earlier today. I went over to Mitchell Common. Didn't catch much there today. Been kind of on and off over in Mitchell Common. I started going fishing there about a week ago again. I bought a pint of maggots at Fine Lines in Mitcham, near Mitcham train station, near the police station. I still got like half a pint, from a pint which I bought, and they've been in the fridge. Every time I come out, I put them in the fridge, and they've been surviving, quite well actually in the fridge. But when I first went there, I caught very limited. I was only there a couple of hours, five fish in 2 hours. Went there. I caught 4 fish in a couple of hours, and then a few days later I went back and caught 10 fish within about 2 or 3 hours. So we went from 5 to 4 to 10. And then the other day I went there and I caught 30 fish, 3 times more than I caught a few days ago, which was bloody, good, because I'd only been there about 4 hours, kind of thing. And that was more in Tench Corner. And then I went there yesterday, Saturday, and I was there 6 hours and only caught 10 fish. They're all small rub roach, That was all I was catching. That's all I have been catching. But I still got like just under half a pint of maggots left, and they're still like wiggling around, all healthy. None have turned into casters or anything as yet. So, I can't go fishing today because I've got my son and my daughter coming around, but I'm going to go again probably tomorrow. Again, back over the common. But what part I don't know yet, because there are 3 different lakes in Mitcham. You got the 7 Islands, which is now classed as 3 islands, because years the lake has got very, very small and small. And because we've had some blistering summers, it's kind of like taking some of that water away. And it's still fishable. You can still do some leisuring. There's still carp in there, although I've not seen any at the moment, but people have seen a few carp floating around. In like roach and rudd, that's all I've been catching. I've only started fishing again last 2 weeks, last week and this week. It's all the time, and I have found that they do like the white and pink maggot over at the common. I think because we've had some bad weather, in the rain, kind of like makes the water murky. When the water's murky, they see the white maggot more than the multicolour maggots. So they've been going for the white maggot more than the other ones. Now, when I go fishing, I always buy multicolour maggots because I like trying out different colour variations. And I within the last week they've been going for pink and white, pink and white. No, they're not been going for the yellow ones, and they haven't been really going for the lighter pink ones. You know, so it's more the red and the white maggots, pink ones and yellow ones. Nothing going on in them at the moment. You know, I do get bites on them, but not. For some reason I just don't take them. I go for the white and pink, as I say. As I say, there's 3 little lakes over there. You've got 7 islands. You've got the one island, which is about up opposite the golf course, and then you've got the little Bidders Pond. Now, I've actually been to Bidders Pond, and there are fish in there. It's only a very, very small lake. I thought it dried up, but when I went there was water in there, and I took my little telescopic rod in there, and I cast out rudd all the time. So I'll probably pop over there again sometime, see if it's still there, see if there's any water in there still. The problem with that one, you know, because it's small, you know, dogs will run in and, you know, disturb your swim. You know, trying to tell people to keep your dogs out when you're fishing, because they will just have a go back at you. The one island, last time I went there were some big fish in there, and I mean some big ones. And you know, we was catching like little carp and rudd roach in there, you know, throughout the day. But that's like just over a year ago. What I'm planning to do next is to change the location. I'm hoping when my fishing license gets here to go and do some daytime fishing over at Clapham Common. So it's more of a journey for me to travel. I want to go and do some fishing now, probably twice a week or something. I want to do a little walk around the River Wandle and see what's over there as well. So I'm not one who likes going a lot. You know, I did do a Google map search, Google Earth the other day to see if there's any other lakes or ponds around me. There isn't really much around here, to be honest with you. Got to travel around to go out and fish some of the lakes, and then still, you know, I don't know, you have to pay for some of the other lakes, you know, around the Surrey, London area. I may even go and try down on the Thames at some stage, because I've never tried the Thames. Clapham Common, they've got 3 lakes there. You got Eagles Lake, which they're going to be doing some kind of like repair work and upgrading that lake. The Boatman Lake you can't use anyway, because that's only for like the Baileys. And you got the main lake, which I'll be going to, and hopefully see some of the old guys, you know, some of the friends I made over there. You know, I'm hoping to do maybe the odd night over there as well. The only thing is you can't do 2 nights. You can only do like 2 days and 1 night, or 1 day and 2 nights. You know, you can't be there for more than 48 hours apparently on Clapham Common, which I think is a bit, you know, kind of like, if you want to fish, you fish, you know. But you know, you can do 48 hours and go home, spend a day or a night at home, then go back and do another 48 hours. As long as you're away from, like, you know, 24 hours, then you can go back and do another 48 hours. And over at Clapham Common, they have got like a little kind of like side road cafeteria kind of thing. So I can, you know, one of those like camper fan kind of things. You know, we can get burgers and pies and tea, coffee and drinks and stuff like that. No, I used to camp over there a couple of times. Sometimes being really nice and warm at night time. Many times freezing cold. And I ain't got like a proper tent. I've got like a little, you know, and many times I went over there freezing myself to death, you know, and hoping that, you know, I'd get some sleep, but it's so cold, you know, you couldn't even sleep. You had to keep getting up and keep warm, you know. But now, you know, summer's coming. Hopefully it's going to be a bit more warmer, and I can go out and do fishing over there as well as daytime. Problem is I've got a cat, so you know, if I go, got plenty of food. I do not bring any fish home whatsoever. I am a kind of person, so you won't see me bringing any fish home. Any videos that I do will be uploaded, of course, because I hope to do more fishing videos. And I'm doing loads of paranormal videos here at home, but I want to get out and do some more fishing videos. I want to do some more videos on my homemade boilies, and do some nature walks as well, because there's the original channel name was Steve's Fishing Channel, but I've named it Steve's Fishing and Nature Walk Channel because I want to go out and do some like nature walk. But I'll probably take like my little rod, some, you know, like tackle and a little bit of bait with me, and come across a little lake or a little pond or something, you know. And I'll always take my camcorder with me, of course. And got to charge it up. Oh, he's been charged up. So you know, I'm going to be doing more videos on my fishing channel. Dive fishing. I've never really done a lot of videos. I was doing on my mobile phone, but now I use a camcorder similar to one of these. We just knocked a box of fishing tackle down, and I've actually broken the box now, and it's just mainly like split shot. No spindles. So I've just actually broken the box, which I need to try and repair actually. This one here is a bit of a pain in the ass with this. See, fishing wire keys. Why can't they put like little notches in here? Because no, it just keeps. So I'm not a, you know, a real proper expert on fishing, to be honest with you. You know, I just go with the flow kind of thing. I buy what fishing gear I can afford. And that's not a lot actually. I have been given some stuff before, you know, like the odd rod or two, but nothing like major and spectacular. That box is completely knackered now. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this box fixed and I can't do it. I'll have to do. But I've ordered more fishing wire. I've got £5 and £8 on these two. I'm more kind of person. I like going out float fishing. I have done some what's it called? Leisure fishing in the past, and I did enter a competition over at Clapham Common a couple of years ago, and I caught a £9 carp over there, which was pretty cool. That was the biggest fish I've ever caught, actually, £9 carp. Although there were bigger fish in that lake. That's the boat lake over at the Common. But, you know, it was only a special event where people could go and fish at that time. You can't fish on the boat lake. And so the only people who can fish there is the bailiffs. Unless they invite you there themselves, then you might be able to fish there. More of a floater kind of person. I like floating. I use maggots. I've tried sweet corn. I've tried cheese. I took some red cheese with me today, you know, like red Edam cheese, I think it was, and didn't get no on them, but, you know, I have had fish on cheese before. As I say, like, you know, maggots, I always buy the multicolour ones if I can, and try different combinations, but over the last, for the white and pink maggot over at Mitcham Common. But when my licence gets here, I will be going over to Clapham Common a couple of times a week. Probably just be doing daytimes to start off with. But as soon as I know the weather's getting better at night time, a lot warmer, I'll probably like go over there mid-afternoon, stay there overnight, and come home the following afternoon. The cat on won't too long, to be honest with you, because she can be a bit of a pain, and sometimes she'll eat all the food rather quickly, sometimes she don't. You know, Wandle, River Wandle, I'll probably be walking down there. I may do that sometime this week, actually. Down there and walk along the river, and, you know, because they've opened that up a lot more now, and you've got like little different river parts there. So I'm going to take me a little float fishing rod there. It's only a small telescopic 6 foot, what I've been using, well, since I started up fishing again. I don't really like taking out a lot of stuff with me, because you don't know who's around, and you could probably get like robbed for your fishing gear. So I just take the like minimal kind of stuff. My sister Wendy keeps going on that, you know, her other fishing, and he wants to take me fishing. So I'll probably be going down Kent and doing some fishing down there somewhere, probably Dartford Lakes or Thamesmead or somewhere. And then only be like for a day and a half, 2 days or something, because of the cat again. Can't leave her too long. She's not an outside cat, she's an indoor. So, you know, and she's only got the hallway she can like walk around in. I don't leave the doors open for her to like come in and that, and so you can shit and pee everywhere, and, you know, make the whole flat smell, because when she does go, it can smell, and I'd rather have it contained in the hallway than anywhere else. You know, I definitely want to do, because I have actually caught a trout up there, and that was the first trout I ever caught, and that was like, you know, somebody catching a trout. You know, some people say, "Oh, I've caught many trout," but when you've been fishing and you've always caught rudd, roach, all the time you've been fishing, and you go somewhere else and you catch a new species, You know, I know it's not like new, but you know, when you're fishing and it's a fish that you've not caught before, it's a new species to me. You know, it's like a wow factor, and I put it back. You know, because I always release. I don't bring any fish home. So with a Wandle, I'm definitely going to be doing sometime this week. Now, as I say, I get my bait at two places actually. I have a fine line in which you know, I go to a place over at Surrey, Sutton, both good places. The maggots at Sutton, I do believe, can be a lot better than the ones at Fine Line. I must admit, the ones I've had at Fine Line ain't been too bad because, like, when I brought them home, I stuck them in the fridge. Now, lucky I'm like, you know, a lone person, sad old man, you know, kind of thing. I don't have a partner, so the partner can't tell me not to put maggots in the fridge, but I do put them in the fridge, and they've lasted a good week already, and I reckon they can still last another week, you know, in the fridge. I originally bought a pint, and I still got just under half a pint. So on Monday, where I'm going to go, I don't know yet. But everywhere I go, I'll be taking my camcorder and doing some video and uploading the video. Some of those catches on the video, so you can see what I have actually caught. Now, I don't video every single catch. Too time consuming, and I don't want people being bored watching hours and hours of video of me, you know, sitting there, you know, falling asleep because the fish ain't biting. I'll only put the odd one or two video clips up of the fish that I'm catching. So, like, you know, I could catch a big fish 1 minute and a small one next minute, and then I'll turn the video off because I'm kind of like very quiet. You know, like yesterday, I tried to turn the camcorder on when I was actually bringing the camcorder fell on the floor and nearly broke it. So there's going to be times where I'm actually having the camcorder on for about half an hour. Usually, whether I'm catching a fish or not, things going on. Like, you know, like some people like watching the birds, you know, the geese, the ducks, the swans, and whatever. Like I caught one video today. Well, yesterday actually, Saturday. And some videos on my homemade boilies. So I'm not really keen fishing as, like, you know, depth wise, you know, leisuring and stuff like that. But I have got the equipment to leisure. Expensive stuff, let's say, because I can't afford the high expensive equipment. I buy what I can afford. But I probably will try and do a little bit of leisuring over, as well as like float fishing at the same time, and doing some video on that. And I'll probably will video me creating my own kind of boilies. You know, I made several before and worked, mainly because I never really tried hard enough, to be honest with you. Some boilies in the freezer from over a year ago, you know, and some of them worked. You know, some of them floated, some of them sunk, and some of them went, you know, kind of like mouldy within like a few days. So I'm trying to find a way where it doesn't go so mouldy. You know, go mouldy if you put them in the freezer, put it that way, I know that. But, you know, once you take them out of the freezer and defrost them, you leave them in your bag and you smell something kind of, you know, horrible when you go in and you've got mouldy kind of boilies, you know. Ugh, disgusting. But, you know, people said that, you know, fish will take mouldy boilies sometimes as well. Whatever, but I'm not that kind of person who would feed fish mouldy boilies. But whatever I do, guys, I'll probably take a camcorder, whether just being walking along the river, seeing if I can see any fish. I will take my little telescopic with me and some bait, a little bit of tackle, and, you know, just, 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 you know, If it's just like, you know, on the river walking around, you know, just find that I have got fishing and what I haven't. It's going to be a little bit hard as it is, you know, trying to me catching fish on my own with a camcorder. It's going to be impossible. So I'll probably take my little like single chair with me, you know, on the camcorder on a chair while I'm actually bringing in the fish. And if I do go to Kent, you know, and do some fishing with my sister's boyfriend, I'll do video down there as well. But how much gear I'm taking, I don't know. I'm not going to do no leisuring, it just be floating. No, he may do leisuring. He might even do floating as well, I don't know. But I'm only going to take limited stuff because I can't be shitload of stuff through truck, you know, through public transport. Because that's how I get around. Public transport, because I don't drive. Got no driving license, got no car, got no motorbike, nothing like that. So it's just like public transport for me. But I've blagged on enough. Keep an eye on the videos. Any videos I do, I upload. You can't thumbs up and down because I don't believe in that shit. Because I've had enough crap going on my paranormal channel where people just come on thumbs down. But if you've got a comment on my videos, you know, leave a comment. I'll get back to your comments as and when I can. And I will try to get at least 2 or 3 videos out a week. And you know, the thing is, like, you know, cost. That's the problem. That's why I buy a cheaper kind of like fishing tackle. To be honest, I think that, you know, some of the cheap stuff is better than, to be honest with you, you're just paying for the brand name, that's all. You can have like one rod which is like 25 quid and another rod that costs £325. Could probably do as good as the expensive rod. Same with the reel, same with the and the floats and stuff like that. I'm also going to be doing a video on floats as well at some stage. I need to find the paint and everything as well, because I need to find the red paint and the orange paint and the black paint. You know, the bit on top. I did do a video a while back, I think, but I can't remember if I uploaded it or lost it or whatever. But I did create my own fishing float from the birds that was molting over in the common a couple of years ago. I actually went and I cast a bit too far out and hit a tree, which already had a float on across the bank, pulling it, but it snapped off on my quill feather float. So I won't be getting that back. Then I had a homemade wooden one that I made, and I use these little brass pins, like stuck in solid enough, and that came flying off. So I lost 2 floats today. So I need to make some more floats. I just got to go out and buy the wood and find the feathers. I'm not actually going to do any more quill stuff. I want to make wooden ones. So I think that would be a bit more interesting to do and test them out. And any I make, I'll show you. And you know, I want to make 1 or 2, and if I find that they make good floats and they float well, I'll probably try to make a few more and probably keep them or sell them. I don't know yet. Yeah, so floats and wally videos you might see me doing that time to time, and you might see me actually making a float from scratch, from start to finish. But I need to find I need to go to what was it? A model shop to buy some more paint, because I don't know what I've done with the paint. But I've got 1 or 2 tins up there still. I'm not sure, but I need the actual paintbrush as well. Also need the varnish, which I think is up there. But keep an eye on the videos. I do whatever I can, and sorry the video. This one's been on blabbing on too long, but I do blab time to time. But I'll definitely go next. It's 5:30 in the morning. I need to get some sleep. I'll catch you whenever next. Cheers for watching.